Wave.
Hello.
Janice, what's your
New
last name?
iPhone.
Hello.
Very cool.
I'm just playing with it. That's what
I
it comes
know.
down to.
I'm so jealous.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Janice Chow, and today I'd like to share the damaging effects of jeans production on our environment and discuss ways in which we can all make a difference. In 2006, the Levi Strauss Company performed a study, and they found that one pair of their iconic Levi's jeans requires 920 gallons of water, 400 megajoules of energy, and 32 kilograms of carbon dioxide are expelled. That's the equivalent of running the garden hose for 106 minutes, powering your computer for 556 hours, and driving 78 miles. In a separate study by an apparel industry consulting and product engineer group based in Spain, the company Genealogia found that in the finishing process alone, the average jeans manufacturer uses 158.5 billion gallons of water and 1.3 tons of chemicals are used. If we examine the process prior to production and look at how cotton is turned into denim, there's more astonishing data. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, cotton crops account for 25% of the pesticides used in the U.S. Furthermore, as the world's largest cotton exporter, the United States then sends their cotton to China, the world's largest garment exporter. The cotton is then milled and woven into denim, cut and assembled into jeans that we see today. The jeans are then sent back to the United States to retailers for distribution. That carbon footprint, my friends, is way bigger than a shack-size footprint. In an article titled Vintage Denim at What Cost to the Environment, Saurabh Rai explains how denim is given its strength. Starch and caustic soda is used to strengthen and treat the denim prior to assembly. The chemicals are then dumped into local rivers, streams, and ponds. Although the starch is said to be biodegradable, the ingredients that make the starch biodegradable has microbes in it. Microbes then eats up all the oxygen in the water, thus killing the aquatic life. The caustic soda is toxic to drink to land animals and humans. So as a result, when it comes to the finishing process, the waterways are completely ruined. Saurabh Rai also discusses the dyeing process. In order to achieve the blue color in denim jeans, synthetic indigo is used. The indigo is made up of coal and oil. The dye is also dumped into the waterways, so it's not uncommon to see an entire pond of blue water near many factories. In order to get the vintage look, there's 3 ways to achieve it. There's repeated washing, rinsing, and bleaching, which is not efficient and also harms the waterways. Chemical blasting or sandblasting, which releases silica into the air that causes lung cancer to the workers, and dye stripping or bleaching, with a chemical known as potassium permanganate. That just sounds toxic. Despite this information, the demand for jeans is rising. With the increase of casual Fridays at work, there are more and more people wearing jeans to work on Fridays and on Saturdays if they have to work on Saturdays. Also, with more dressed up options, jeans are no longer just casual wear. There's more opportunity to wear jeans, thus increasing demand. With this continuous increase of demand, there's no need to discontinue the current practice. So the damages to the environment will continue unless we do something about it. Now, what causes this increase in demand? It's the lack of knowledge. People aren't aware of the data that I just uncovered for you guys. Consumers continue to support and feed into this demand, not knowing the damages to the environment. So what can we do to make a difference? We can start by educating ourselves and educating the people around us. We can start buying locally made and organically made jeans. The argument against buying these eco-friendly jeans is cost. It's way too expensive and the costs outweigh the benefits. In a survey that I conducted a few weeks ago, 4 out of 5 participants say that cost is a determining factor to buy locally made and organically grown jeans. Another argument is that truly organic cotton is actually a low-yield crop. The United States can't support the world's demand for organic cotton. However, if we increase the demand, more manufacturers will develop products and equipment that are better for the environment, then resulting in an increased supply and options available to consumers, which will then drive down costs to consumers, which is the basic principle of supply and demand. If we increase our education awareness, this has to be the best solution to to our not so eco-friendly jeans. We can expect similar results to the education of organic and locally grown jeans, similar to healthy eating. As more consumers are educated on healthy eating through magazines, news, books, school, and TV, more and more options have become available and prices have gone down. For example, at the grocery store, there is now a section for organic vegetables and a huge section just for organic foods. There's also more local farmers markets cropping up around town. Restaurants are also now boasting local and fresh ingredients at the same price they used to when they didn't offer that. So with the increase in education awareness, we can expect similar results with buying local and organic jeans. Although the progress is slow, the fashion industry has experienced movement towards eco-friendly options. The same company, Genealogia, produced the G2 washing machine, which produces various shades of blue using air technology instead of water. It also saves enough water to supply the country of Spain with fresh drinking water for 8 months. Genealogia also produced a computer laser system which can scan a pair of vintage jeans and duplicate the same vintage look in less than a minute. Although the jeans options are slim, there are still other organic options available: shirts, skirts, pants, and shorts made of bamboo and hemp. So in conclusion, this data is way too dangerous to ignore. Blue rivers, streams, and lakes, diminishing sources of drinking water, a waste of resources of water, oil, and energy, and this whole process is extremely detrimental to our environment. The benefits of change are way too great to ignore. We must increase education awareness so that we can increase the demand, change the practices, so that manufacturers can increase the supply and then lower prices for a cleaner environment and to stimulate American economy. So my call to action to you is to visit safedenim.com. It's a company that stands for Sustainable, American, and Friendly to the Environment Denim. They offer the latest news on the newest technologies and different companies that offer locally made and organic jeans. And they also sell safe denim on their